Hi, is that a bit better? Hi everyone, so nice to see so many of you. I decided to check in a little bit earlier to actually see if you guys have seen the new skincare that launched today. We're so excited. Today I'm actually going to be using the brand new Youth Reformer. It's packed with microalgae, really brilliant for collagen boosting. I'm also going to be using the FaceGym multi-sculpt tool, which is phenomenal. So you guys, if you want to be following along, make sure you get that out there too. We're just going to be waiting for Elle to come in. I'm waiting for her. I'm sure she's going to be there soon. And we're going to have a great time today. I'm going to teach you guys a couple of, well, more than a couple, a full face workout today, but really, really simple. We've actually created all of our products with barcodes. Every single product's actually been designed with its very own. That's Elle coming right now, so we're going to have a lot of fun. So make sure you guys have clean hands, clean face. Oh, there she is.
Hi. Hey there.
How are you? Good morning.
Good. I'm trying to see if I can organize my camera so I can fit on screen.
You look
good
fantastic.
To see you.
How good to see you. How's it going?
No face, no makeup.
I know, this is always the worst. I'm like, why couldn't I just come on and talk about something? Why do I have to, wear a headband and basically massage my face into oblivion and get red live in front of hundreds of people?
No, it's so good. I love the fact that we have sort of some natural solutions for our face, because as you know, I'm not somebody who really likes to do Botox or threads or anything else like that. So having something like this, I'm really excited to sort of try and see if I could.
I think the thing is, if for those of you who don't even know about, facial exercise, it's so good. And what we're trying to do is just sort of educate our community that, it's 50% the goop you put on, but 50% is the application, right? So we want to teach this generation how to genuinely wash your face, because washing your face isn't just about splashing. It's actually an opportunity to take your face to the gym, to do some sculpting and some lifting, and not just, remove some dirt particles. Every time you step into the bathroom, there's an opportunity to sculpt and tone. I mean, with facial exercise, you can reduce fine lines and wrinkles. And, it's just wonderful to look youthful. And I think what people don't really understand too is it's meant to be fun and you're meant to enjoy it. And it's actually relaxing, because touching yourself, is great. That self-love is so important. And I think we spoke about that before. 15 minutes a day is more than enough. And you should just be able to show up for yourself, and you don't need expensive creams or lotions and potions. People show up with sunflower oil sometimes.
It's short-lived. I mean, look, I'm in my office at the moment. I am so swamped with work, and just taking 15 minutes out in the middle of the day to learn how to, because we're always touching our face anyway. So let's have it, let's learn how to do it in a constructive way. And, and I know the value of sort of lymphatic drainage, for example. I'm a big believer in the power of lymphatic drainage for health benefits. But I also see the beauty results, and this combination of things that are for your health benefits and see the beauty results. It's like, for Wellco, I drink my nutrients, but I see it on my skin and in my hair, and
without question,
phenomenal. Yeah,
I think that's the beauty of it. I mean, you can obviously apply wonderful topical actives, but 50% even more comes from what you drink and what you eat, which is why I'm such a big fan. I'm a huge Wellco fan. I just don't have that sexy bottle, but I do have the sexy pot.
We'll have to send you it. And you know what? We've got these two new fabulous flavors.
Good.
Obsessing about this is the orange one, which I had it sent over from Australia because it's not available in the States yet.
Okay.
I'm almost finished the bag already, and I only just got it. And then this is the non-flavored, or the very natural one. So we've got great new flavors, and it's a bit of everything, isn't it? It's what you put inside your body, it's what you put on your skin, it's how you apply it to the skin. Personally, I love Dr. Sturm products. So I'll be using her things today. But just the combination of you sharing with me what to do and how to do it, I'm just really excited. I'm excited by you know what the result's going to be.
Fantastic. Okay, well, let's get started. I'm going to put on my FaceGym.
FaceGym. It's such a clever brand. I'm so, you know, we worked together right in the very beginning. I'm sure you remember, Wilco. We identified each other. That was 7 years ago. And here we are doing it again.
I think it's the same thing. It's just from our perspective, you know, FaceGym is a lifestyle. It's about eating well. It's about taking care of yourself. It's about great skincare. It's you know, the brand aligns so beautifully, and it was so good because we did for those of you who weren't around 6 years ago, we did this incredible boot camp for the face, and you had Wellco diets and FaceGym routines.
Yes.
A lot of our brides actually were on the FaceGym Wellco diet, which was terrific.
Yeah. Well, if you want to do that again, write in the comments that you'd really like to do a sort of a complete program of diet, Wellco, and FaceGym, because we'd love to share it with you if you're interested.
I mean, summer's around the corner. We can do a body and face boot camp. Get your body in shape, get your face in shape.
It's fine.
So I'm going to be using the new Youth Reformer, which is obviously from FaceGym. It just launched today. It's got tons and tons of microalgae and collagen boosting, vitamin C. So
is it like a serum? So you're using like a serum?
I'm using an oil serum. Again, you can use whatever you want. That's the beauty of this routine. So whatever it is that you're currently using, and again, if you're not able to afford something super expensive, that doesn't matter. All we need is you to show up for yourself. So my particular oil was actually co-created with these moves. We spent so much time actually enzymatically activating the serum because playtime, dry time, but not greasy is so important. Mm-hmm. So we put it on the top.
So I'm using Dr. Sturm's anti-aging one. I thought that was perfect for me today.
Whatever it takes, literally. But don't forget your neck. So
I love that.
Just like
I have a very, very long neck, and I know I need to really look after it.
Do you know what but people just forget. They kind of apply their products up to here. And so, it is so important that you don't forget the neck area.
And this is also really good for lymphatic drainage as well, right?
Brilliant. I'm going to actually do this entire first 5 exercises is all about lymphatic drainage. Just like the gym, you've got to warm up, cardio, sculpt, and cool down. So we're going to warm up, and we're going to start with our knuckles. So just simple old knuckles. Who knew that your 2 hands could be so important in your fight against anti-aging? Knuckle all the way to the jaw, and then basically, even if you can feel some tension, you can actually get in there. We're all on Zoom, on the phone. It hurts sometimes, but just get into that nice crunchy bit and sort of feel what's going on there. And then once you've given yourself a nice little sort of not intraoral, but oral massage, you can then flip up your knuckles and then meet in the middle of the face, in between the nose, and then knuckle out. And of course, if you're going a bit red, that's good because that's the edema, that's all the fresh blood flow, that's oxygen.
Oh, it actually feels fantastic.
And then we'll meet at the top of the forehead, and you'll be just knuckling out again. This is just that lovely warm-up. Think about it as like your body stretches. And then we're going to calm down.
I can feel it in my biceps.
That's the key.
It's a twofer.
It's literally the gift that keeps on giving. I mean, you don't get flabby.
Let's not talk about those.
I know, that's why, can you see I've cut myself here? I'm like, I'm not showing my flabby
arm. This is what happens when you turn 55. 56, 57.
I mean, honestly, please don't do that. I mean, can anyone believe that she's 57? No. I mean, whatever you're doing, Wellco.
FaceGym.
You're the best ambassador for Wellco ever.
Well, I'm the founder.
That's
as a result of my own wellness journey. Turned 50, didn't like what I was seeing, didn't like what I was feeling, realized what I'd been doing since I was 20 and 30 and 40 wasn't working for me anymore, realized I had to change my perspective on life, my perspective on myself. I went on a journey. I discovered Dr. Laubscher, she spoke to me about inflammation and the importance of nutrients in the body. I started changing my diet, plant-based diet, made more sleep, more water, and within 3 weeks saw such a profound change that I realized I wanted to share it with other women. You know, I figured it's not just me that must be suffering like this. This is everybody can benefit from what I've discovered with these nutrients. And that was the birth of Wellco. It was really, you know, it was just sort of like I had a problem, found a solution, and sharing it.
But those are the best brands, right? When a founder has a true issue, like same even with FaceGym, I was writing for the FT, the Spa Junkie, and they made me do all that. Like, try the latest Botox, try the latest threads. And then when my face looked like a car crash, and I literally couldn't even go and get milk without a balaclava, and I was in my 30s thinking, what have I done? You were a pretty girl, and now you look like 20 years older. I went to Mexico, worked with the shaman. He had to change my mind, get me off that addiction of chasing those wrinkles around. Yeah. And it's the same thing. I'm like, I got massaged by these wonderful Inca women. And then since, you know, researched so much, and I thought the same thing, I've never looked better. And I wanted to bring that to the world. And we're not anti anything, but I definitely think starting Botox, which is the big trend at 19, is something that terrifies me. So if we could teach people to naturally, you know, look after their bodies and their faces, and then, you know, delay some of those kind of, whether it be a tummy tuck or anything, because if you just look after your diet and your nutrients, like you say now, you can avoid all of that illness and all of
even
that
you can turn it around. I turned my life around when I was 50, and so you know, starting young is fantastic, and learning those habits are brilliant. But you know, just because you haven't started young doesn't mean you can't reverse some of the lifestyle toxicities that you know that has created some of the issues that we have, and it can turn around so quickly. Mother Nature is so unbelievable. Our bodies are so unbelievable. Its capacity to heal, if given the right environment, is phenomenal. Better than any pharmaceutical. So I'm so pro finding natural solutions, because it's the most efficient, and of course then it doesn't hurt you at the same time. So
absolutely, it's beauty, but not at any cost.
It's beauty through wellness, really. That's exactly really what it is. You know, nourish the inside, use get in contact with that inner self, that inner sense, and you know, get in contact with your body on a cellular level from a wellness perspective, and it will show on the outside. So where are we up to? We were doing
exactly this. I'm like, you're just skiving now. You're just trying to sort of delay me from making you do all the hard exercises.
It's true.
So listen, I'm not going to make you go through your paces, but I'm going to give you some tricks, and obviously give everyone else some tricks as well. So we're still obviously on the warm-up phase, and we're going to do L-shaped drains. Again, this is that lymphatic moment. Feather-like pressure, up and down. Basically, this is just, it's starting to do a very, very light sculpting, but what we're just trying to do here is do that lymphatic drainage. Why? Because puffiness is caused through toxins. Toxins absorb water, create puffiness. So before we go into the cardio and sculpting, we want to just get rid of all of those toxins. So another really good one that we're going to do to work this nasal area as well, which can often be super, super congested overnight. We're going to use our 2 fingers on either side. I'll sort of demonstrate with medium pressure, and this particular finger around this area, you can sort of, you know, use that medium pressure. Don't go near the eye. If you're going there, it's too far. Leave that delicate eye area alone, and then just gently go around in circles. This area, you know, in massage is really good for the liver. It's good for the pancreas. It's good for the heart. If you go up here, then we're going to scissor. And then this area here is your toxin deposit. This is like a big waste dump. This is wine, coffee, cigarettes, stress right there. So you want to basically take it there and then drain it out. And remember, for everybody who's doing this, the pressure on lymphatic drainage is
It's very gentle, right? It's really gentle.
If you crush that lymphatic, it's not going to actually give you that delicious drain. So let's try that again. So we go 3 times Then we
I
take it
love
off.
this bit because this is where I get it right here.
That's
I get
it.
really puffy here.
Me too.
I want that completely flat. Like if I did this all the time. Like,
I give myself that ponytail, the Kate Moss, the
why do you think
ponytail.
I've got the pony in?
So when in doubt, if you don't have time for a face gym, just put your hair back, right? So again, just to sort of say, when you are coming up over the brow, there's an opportunity to use your finger there as well to give yourself a nice lift and then bring it down. And then obviously just remembering to keep it really, really light. So then I'm going to teach you another move for this lower part of the face. These are called the lip sweeps.
This is very sort of like Uma Thurman in Pulp Fiction.
I mean, can you imagine if someone had told you 10 years ago you're going to be doing Uma Thurman facial exercise on Instagram?
Only you knew. Hi, Dr. Will Cole. I can see my friends, Angie. So many people are tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys.
And so what we're trying to do here is reduce the puffiness around this area too. So you've got to just remember, the key here is to take it to the ear. This is another great lymph area to drain and then take it down. So we'll just go take it down, take it down. And then the last one of these kind of warm up exercise is also really good for draining. When you start sculpting is just basically doing this cheek scissor sweep.
Oh,
so you're going up and then, you know, you can do a nice medium pressure and you're starting to actually, you know, see some sculpting as well. So we're going up.
So going up.
And then end at the lymph node.
Okay,
and then
so wait a second. I'm going up and I'm going across here.
Up to the...
Oh, here. There.
And then scissor.
Scissor.
And then make sure you take it to the ear. Down, drain.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Hi, Gabby. You should check out my friend Gabby on Instagram. Oh, gosh, what's her feed number? The feed her handle, I don't know. Gabby Pincelli.
Hi, Gabby.
Pincelli. Hi, Gabby.
Okay, so now that was a little bit of lymphatic drainage. I sort of recommend that you do probably 8 of those.
Right, so you're coming up.
Up,
down, and then
drain.
Okay, got that. So 8 of those.
8 of those, and then we're going to move into a little bit of cardio. So one of the key areas that people always complain about are these Nasiolabial lines. I've got pretty prominent ones. You don't seem to have anything.
It's the ponytail.
No, I don't think so. I think it's just perfection. It's just genes. And we basically also work on this. We have a lot of people talking about the wrinkles on their forehead, which I think is critical. So a couple of really quick exercises you can do in the office. Right. Don't care if someone laughs at you, but we're going to work on these by actually doing something called plucking, not pinching, right? So pinching would be to hurt, but to pluck, move your nose, and then just go along that line and then just start plucking. So what this is going to do is actually help you release some of that fascia, the tension, bring blood supply. Really good for collagen and elastin, because when you're massaging, it actually really helps to stimulate your collagen and elastin. So really, really simple. Then take your finger. You can then also just do the flick. You can actually use both fingers too. And it isn't that. It's this. It's actually getting in and then whipping it out. So you're going a little bit too far. There you go. There you go. Flick.
Oh, I love this.
And I mean,
you know, but my face completely changes if my body is alkaline, if I'm really, really clean on my plant-based diet, taking super elixir every day. At the moment, I'm taking it twice a day.
Yeah.
All this stuff that like there's such a huge difference in my face.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I think the key here is just to do it regularly. I mean, that's not difficult. Even if you're sitting in front of your computer, I mean, reading an email, reading the news, do a couple of flicks.
Just flicks.
It's just excellent. So then let's go on to that forehead. If you're feeling a little bit dry, you can potentially take a little bit more.
Okay, I'm going to use this. This is my rich face cream. I'm going to use this one from Dr.
Perfect.
Stone.
what's super, super important is that you never drag your skin, right? Because that's what we don't want. We want to make sure that it's really simple. This one's actually called a slide. So you meet again in the middle of the face, slide and hold, slide and hold.
Some people are asking if it hurts. It doesn't hurt, guys. It feels amazing. And then other people are asking Inge what to do under the eyes. So that's something we can talk about.
We're gonna do some under the eyes with a little tool at the end, shall we?
This feels amazing.
And then take your 2 fingers and let's do these little guys. So now we're actually working against those wrinkles. So simple, right? So these are like the little exercises that we've created that actually go with the skincare. The exercises are on pack. Because it's so important that you don't just buy these products and then just dabble them in, because that's not going to work, right?
So when you buy your products, your FaceGym products, you get the instructions on how to use the
so every single product comes with its own barcode, and so your cleanser has the warm-up, all these exercises I'm teaching you now. If you buy the whole set, you get the whole workout. If you just buy the face coat, whatever it is.
I have this set here, guys. It's so fabulous. Look at this. And then you have a mirror here that you can use to do it, which I just think it's so cool.
It's like a workout in a box.
It's such a great program.
Oh, that's great. Okay,
so then doing this. It feels amazing for stress. So for people who are asking about that, I mean, I love, as I said, life is busy. We're busy, purposefully, hopefully. But being able to de-stress and massage your face, get some stimulation going, drink your greens, use your favorite products, all in sort of 15 minutes. I mean, how fabulous is that?
Absolutely. Okay, so now we're going to go into a little bit of some sculpting. If you know FaceGym, you'll know that this is obviously one of our big moves. So this is called the finger whipping. Again, it's just oxygenating. So this is sort of that in between the warm up and the sculpting. You just want to really sort of start bringing some of that blood circulation, and you'll do about 15 to 30 seconds on either side. Okay, and then I'm going to teach you a really, really, really sexy exercise to actually get that lovely cheek lift.